that before Total Energies takes you through the details of what is happening on site, it's important for you to put this within the context. Within the context of the oil and gas projects in Uganda. So we all know that the resources confirmed are 6.5 billion barrels of oil in place, and of that about 1.4 billion barrels are going to be produced, are recoverable. Now, how are these going to be produced? How are they going to be produced and commercialized? For the side of the upstream, where we talk about the development and production, we have two main projects. One is the Tilenga Project, and then the second one is the Kingfisher Project. So today we are right here at the Tilenga Project. So when we talk about the Tilenga Project or Kingfisher Project, we are talking about the fields from where the oil is going to be produced. And then we are also talking about the facilities we require to bring this oil out of the ground. So when talking about the fields, there are about eight fields. Idrissa will correct me. There are about 8 fields within this area. And that's what you see here north of Lake Albert. So the fields are both within Murchison Falls National Park and here within Bulisa. So there are quite a number of them. We'll share these maps with you. So now from these fields, they are spread across different locations. And that is why they were saying that this is one of the sites and not the only site. So when the oil is produced from these different fields, the oil will be transported through what is called flow lines to this area where we'll have a central processing facility. So the first level of facilities are the well pads from where the oil will be produced. There's about 31 well pads, and we'll have about 400 wells on the 31 well pads. So when the oil is produced, it will be transported to the central processing facility. If you see this little dot in pink, this is where we actually are. It's more or less a central location for the different fields. So one of the facilities here will be the central processing facility, where this oil will be cleaned because it comes out with impurities and different water, sand, and the like, gas. So the different products are separated from here, and then after that separation is done, it is transported by what we call a feeder pipeline. So we'll have this feeder pipeline that's about 95 kilometers that will run from here and go up to Kavale in Hoima, where we'll be tomorrow. And this will be the distribution point. So some crude oil will go to the refinery for processing, and then some will go to the East African crude oil pipeline to Tanzania for export. So that is why this project is important. So this is where the Tilenga project comes in. It is one of the projects that will facilitate the production, processing, initial processing and transportation of the crude oil to the refinery and for export via the East African crude oil pipeline.